Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back to Admiral Banter. Today, my goal is to get Diamond, definitely. I've been probably a bit too loosey-goosey on this account, so we're just going to try and tighten it up today, try to just push and get the account into Diamond. We're playing Darius. We're against a Garen who with over 200 games. That's a lot. 4 games only of Zed Jungle, ignores dragons, 139 games of Vel'Koz. I've actually got a hilarious fact about Vel'Koz. Some people also know it. No Brand games. Weird to be playing Brand when you could argue they want... Well, it's a one-trick center, so maybe they're like, we've already got an AD carry? Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, my funny facts about Vel'Koz. In Challenger Korea, Vel'Koz has a null win rate. What does that mean? In the last patch, roughly a month or so, not a single game has been played of a challenger player in Korea. So no challenger player in Korea has played Vel'Koz. So he has a null win rate. No data. Is the exhaust really necessary? Yeah, I did find that quite funny. So when people ask, like, oh, is a champion strong or not? I've always kind of sometimes said, you know, oh, if a champion's just not played, that's usually an indication. And if he's literally had 0 games played in all of Korea Challenger for a whole patch, that probably tells you what most Challenger Korea players think about him. I need to see where Zed's starting. Okay. What the hell? Ruby Crystal? You know the funny thing? This actually might have to be a Hullbreaker Darius game. Because Garens usually buy it. And that's the dumb thing about Hullbreaker. If your opponent buys it, it kind of forces you to buy it. Because if you don't, you're just going to be weak. Why did he take that last hit? That was not worth for you there, bud. I've always been weirded out that people play Garen when Darius exists. Darius is just the better version. I know you could say Garen's easier to play, which is true. That's maybe why people play Garen over Darius.
I will not rest.
Hey, Robster. I don't know why he started Ruby Crystal, if I'm completely honest. To me, that lessens his strength quite a bit. Oh, that tower hit. Are you serious? I know, I guess, Garen, you don't need to be as good as, like, lane efficiency. He's dead. What is he doing? I genuinely have no idea what this guy's doing. He seems really lost. The annoying thing for Lee Sin, he pathed top lane and I've already killed my opponent. He was probably looking for a gank. He can definitely fight a Zed in the early game. He's a goddamn Lee Sin. Booties?
Stay
alert. Hey, Meg. So again, we'll say just to the live audience, in our TFT, a few crazy people went crazy and did a bit of gifty subbies. Again, Fraz LOL is the latest VIP member, so that much Fraz. We are 19 subs away from opening this on stream, which should be pretty fun if we get to that goal.
Make no mistake.
So getting a kill, by the way, as Darius or any top laner without having to use a single summoner is very good. He's also like hard pushing it. Isn't he just dead again? Oh, wow, okay. Meg! Garen has no respect, man. Meg X Nia Unleashed comes in with 19 gifted subs. Okay, well, looks like we'll be opening Pokemon today. That's cool. And also, Nif Arheim, thank you much for the 13 months of Prime, says hello, hello. Meg, though, Jesus. Thank you guys so much. We're back at the happy number. Let's go. Oh, dudes, let's go. Back at the happy number.
An ally has been slain.
Hell yeah. Thanks, guys. I had to go. I didn't expect that, Meg. Jeez. Oh, so that actually unlocked two things. And so this is also relevant to the YouTube audience. Because I don't know if I'll be uploading... Maybe I'll upload it on Huzzy Extra if people are interested. I've got my second channel that I don't really do anything with. So maybe if you are subscribed to Huzzy Extra, the unboxing of Pokemon may appear there. Anonymous with a gifted sub as well. Thank you much, whoever did that. Plus, maybe Nessie if he's lurking. Yeah, and if we pull something big, we may get like a short, or, you know, a YouTube short or a TikTok or something as well if we get something really cool. We also unlocked a hated champion stream. So we won't do it today because we've already started our stream, but people typically like when I do hated champion streams because obviously I play champions that I will never normally play. So tomorrow's recording session, we will do a hated champion stream. So I'll be playing champions like Katarina and stuff like that.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Hey, Regex. What? So you open the latest one. It's Pokemon. It's technically Scarlet and Violet because that's just the latest game, I guess. So they just call it that. But it's the 151, so it's the original 151. It's like a new version. Oh, guys, what is going on? Koopa with 5 gifted subs as well. Thank you much, Koopa. I appreciate that massively. We're going to have to think of a new goal. What the hell? And again, remember, put it in your diaries. If you're not doing anything on Halloween, I am doing a Halloween Huzzy extravaganza. I've never done a Halloween stream before. We're going to be dressing up. We're going to be playing horror games, which I'm really bad with horror games, by the way. So, yeah, if you can make it, if you're not doing anything specifically yourself on Halloween, feel free to get over to my stream. And we should have a fun time. Halloween is like the end of October. So that's why I'm kind of giving a lot of, you know, plenty of time for people to plan if they want to be here. Well, no, we have a goal for playing only Yumi on stream. The hell? What was that? We have a goal already to play Yumi on stream, and that is 1,500 subs. Oh. Dude, the Garen's silence is really annoying. It's what mucks you up every time. It's just the silence on cue that he has for some reason. Oh well. Can I destroy this guy in a 1v1? He just needs the jungle help, I guess.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, the Yumi only goal is if we get back to 1,500 subs. Which obviously is quite far away. And that is just an open goal, by the way. If that ever happens, we'll only play Yumi for a stream. And for those that are like wondering, hey, Little Big Mouth, give it a sub, thanks, dude. If for those that are wondering, like, how would I make content out of that? Am I only going to upload like Yumi for like 5, 6, 7 videos in a row? No, I will upload one big video of only Yumi. I've already thought about it. So, yeah, if that happens, that we hit 1,500 subs and I only play Yumi for one stream, it'll be one big video. Like, you know, it could be a 3-hour video when I edit it down, only playing Yumi. The hell's this guy's build? Is he going Sunfire Garen? That seems weird. Be the most viewed thing on my channel, maybe. I just saw Zed. I can waste their time. This is great. That's really good. Nice.
My destination is clear.
Edgemando. Twisted Fate ultimate. I'm gonna like just ping his ultimate and oh wait, do they see that anymore or no? I don't remember. We're on new patch. That missed. Obviously Riot has gotten rid of even more communication in League. They don't see that? Oh, what? I think they're gonna change. Like, that's too much. Like, we all don't like toxicity, but like, you can't even ping ultimates now. And so that's a bit too much. Hey, Kaki. That's a bit too lack of communication, you know? Well, no, someone just said we went from wanting voice chat. No one really wants voice chat. The very minority wants voice chat. I think people who want voice chat don't understand the proper average League of Legends player really does not want voice chat. I guess the Twisted Fate just panic ulted and then like realized he wasn't in range. The hell? She's got double Dirk. Obviously, this is the new build of Kai'Sa, but I've never seen one go double Dirk before. Because the build is Umbral Glaive into Drakthar, and then you build Static Shiv. Maybe you don't even build that now because it's been nerfed again. But like typically you build Static Shiv and then full AP. It's basically, you know, like when Kai'Sa just pressed W a lot, it's that same build come back again. Riot just cannot seem to get Kai'Sa away from just spamming W constantly.
Death by my hand.
Yeah, not many people want voice chat. Because, like, the way that I've always said about it, if Riot doesn't have control of a text-based system, they'll have zero control of a voice-based system. Hey, Labana. And I do, and again, I'm not just ignorant in disagreeing with every point. It will, on average, people won't be as toxic in voice chat than text because a big part of toxicity is people being a bit anonymous and like having, well, a lot of toxic people have no confidence, but it's a bit different saying things and your own voice being out there than just typing it. So technically, yes, there'll be less toxicity in percentages, but when the toxicity will be there, it'll be worse. That's the problem. And the bigger issue, and again, just so it kind of puts it out there, because people always will counter it. Thanks again, Twitch chat, for the level 4 hype train, or level 3 hype train complete. The biggest thing that is always will come up, it happens every time when people talk about voice chat, is, oh, you won't have to use it. It will be optional. And that is the biggest argument against voice chat, is if you look at Valorant, a game that was designed with voice chat, even Valorant players will say the biggest negative in Valorant is the difference of voice chat. If you're playing with voice chat versus not, and your opponent is the opposite, the advantage or disadvantage it gives is too great. And what I mean by that is, let's say your team is using voice chat and the enemy team isn't, and yours is just going well, you'll usually destroy your opponent. But the opposite is also true. If your team is not using voice chat, but the enemy team is, you'll get destroyed. And again, then there's the whole trying to guilt trip your team into doing it. Because then, like, Valorant, even Valorant people have said, like, oh, the most common... What are you doing? The most common kind of annoying thing when it comes to voice chat is, oh, people don't really use it. People who don't use it constantly get harassed to put on voice chat, put on voice chat. And people don't want to use it. So that's the biggest argument against voice chat, is people that don't want to use it will always be harassed to use it, and hilariously they'll be harassed to use it, and that's the biggest sometimes argument people who want voice chat say is, oh, you don't have to use it. They'll be the exact same players that are moaning and complaining that their teammate isn't using it. And when it doesn't exist, well, then there's no problem because it doesn't exist. And yeah, the elephant in the room, female people will be massively harassed more. You know, it's just the way of the world. It sucks. So it's just easier not to have it. It's that simple. Especially when it comes to League of Legends. It's one thing to say, like, Valorant has had it from the beginning. When a game has it from the beginning, you can definitely say, oh yeah, that's fair. It got made with voice chat, so you exactly know you're signing up to play with voice chat. You can't have League of Legends, which is now a 13 going on 14-year-old game, and add voice chat in. That would change the game absolutely completely. Way too much. And I think people sometimes don't think about that sometimes. This Garen build seems a little bit of a mess. He's building Sunfire and Stridebreaker? Hey, Sashimi! Am I an idiot? I am. It's AD carry Senna and support Brand. I thought it was the other way around. But yeah, all I'll say is you have to remember, like me, right? I'll use myself as the example, as we usually do. I was in the peak of gaming. You know, the absolute peak of when it was Xbox 360, you know, Halo or Call of Duty lobbies. That was Toxicity at its, like, height. Jesus, that was toxic. And I was in that proper, like, I was in, you know, I wouldn't say I was getting involved, but I was in those lobbies. I was on public voice chat. I'm nearly 30. I'm too old for that. Like, I'm too old. I don't want to be dealing with screaming 16-year-olds. But then I also don't want screaming 16-year-olds moaning that I'm not using that system. I think that's also part of my issue. And you have to remember, the average player on League nowadays is actually quite old. This Garen has no idea what he's doing. No, I got stunned. Oh, I thought I could have surprised him. And also Zed was there again. Oh well.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Eh? Zed didn't ult me, no. Oh yeah, we're stomping this Garen. Like, this is fairly easy. As I've said, I think Darius is just a better version than Garen. Garen is easier to play. He's basically the training wheel version. And I would also probably say Garen is a better split pusher than Darius. Like, he synergizes better with Hullbreaker than I do. That's the advantage, I guess, I would give Garen. Bro, he's just hiding around the corner. Avenge me. Yes, avenge me. Avengers. Assemble! What the hell is going on? Assemble! Yes. Nice. It's not people are getting softer. Like, it's... Someone just said people are getting softer. It's not just people are getting softer. I think just people don't want to be putting up with bad stuff in their life. Life sucks in a lot of many ways. If you turn on the news, it sucks. There's no happiness. And I think when people are playing their chill video game, the last thing that they want isn't toxicity. I think it's that simple. You know? When I play games for a living, so I guess I'm a bit different, but I don't want to experience toxicity. It's supposed to be chill time. I'm supposed to be happy. And having someone that's trying to actively be toxic, what the hell? Why would I want that? Hello, Hawkeye. That's awful. Even for the person that's even toxic, more often than not, I feel sorry for someone who is toxic, because in their own chill gaming time, they're choosing to be toxic. So how is their normal life? Their more normal life must suck like big doo-doo. So then in their happy gaming time, they're still even toxic. That's sad. So I think it's that. I don't think it's necessarily people are getting softer. I just think people aren't as willing to have their spare time ruined by someone having a bad time or being toxic. You don't have the right to be toxic to people. Wow. Yeah, I don't think Twisted Fate is incredibly strong, but I wouldn't thought he would have lost to this center, if I'm completely honest. He just ignited me for no reason. Oh. Can we group up, guys? We're just throwing this game for no reason. We're stomping this game, and it's becoming really difficult for no reason. Oh, this Twisted Fate does negative damage. I disagree that people have gotten softer. I think it's double. It's the two things. One, people are less willing to allow toxicity into their life, so they'll call it out quicker. But then also, toxic people have become even more toxic. Like back in Call of Duty lobbies, when it was like the peak of Call of Duty on Xbox 360, you know, the toxicity was bad, but it was not personal. Like, it wasn't like calling out people, you know, in a personal way. Toxicity now is all personal. They'll go at you personally. It's different. You know? I think it's a different type of toxicity. It's a lot more toxic. And that's just not very nice. I don't know why people would want to be like that. I must be sad to want to do that behavior. I don't know. Bum bum bum, ba da dum, ba da dum, bum bum bum, ba da dum, ba da dum, ba da dum. Jesus! I went to the front line to try and wait. They stole it. Oh my god, we're gonna lose this game. Lee Sin didn't get the smite, and he's a Lee Sin. One of the best champions at securing objectives. Damn. We're falling off somehow. How is that even possible? Damn, I cannot believe... And all I will say, do you know what's actually kind of funny? This game is going awful. And, like, there's a lot of mistakes being made. I was like, oh, it's actually kind of weird. No one's being toxic with spamming. It's because I can't see it. I guarantee people are doing it.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
But yeah, there's no spam pings going on because you can't see them. So quick. Alright. We'll get a bunch of kills. Hopefully they can get... If they can get that dragon, we get Dragon Soul, by the way. That's good. Bad Brandle. Bad center positioning. Doesn't die yet, though. Oh, dear. My team should win this. Well, if you're wondering, like, why am I not grouping? Like, we outnumber them. They're 2 of them or 3 of them were dead. Yeah, nice. That's good. That gets rid of their Baron. It gives us a lot more gold, and that gives us Dragon Soul. So we should be in a very strong position. I don't really know how the enemy team has been making a comeback. I think they've just been more perma-grouping. And they've actually got quite a nice... Like, if Garen gets a Q on somebody, they can't do anything because they're silenced. And then Zed can do follow-up damage and boom, boom, boom. And hilariously, Brand's probably doing the most damage on their team right now. Can people still question mark ping? I think so, maybe, but they are getting rid of the bait ping. So like, yeah, I guess you could spam ping, right? You could just spam like question marks. Why is Kai'Sa by herself when there's a Zed in the game? Nobody knows the trouble I see. Because I saw that thread, I don't know if anybody else saw it on Reddit, of, is it Viger V2? He was basically breaking down a game that he basically believed got lost because of lack of communication. But he is one of those people that wants voice chat. But yeah, so he had, the moment the game loaded in, the Nautilus full muted. And then basically the first starting play of the game... Oh, he's bought Hullbreaker second. Surprise, surprise. Screw you, Garen. So cocky. And the enemy team... Where's my team? We should be alright here. Kill, kill, kill. Let's go. That Twisted Fate does literally 0 damage. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm such a big distraction for the enemy team. Ooh. Nice. Do they follow up the damage? Oh, Kai'Sa missed the W. So Senna's trying to, like, rage split push. Or tilt split push, maybe. Because I'm going to have to buy a Hullbreaker. I'm going to go Fawn. And then Hullbreaker, because I have to match Hullbreaker. It's too strong of an item to ignore.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Make no mistakes.
This Garen has got 214 games of Garen. He's a Garen and Teemo 2 trick. Whoa, that's crazy. His Garen 214 games with a 60.7% win rate. That's actually pretty damn impressive. His Teemo 152 games, 43% win rate. That might... Oh my god, this... That's why we're losing, is because our Kai'Sa keeps dying at really dumb areas and times. Aaron's about to... Oh, and Twisted Fate. This game's so difficult because our team is just sucking. These two need to stop doing dumb stuff. I think it's impossible. Oh boy. Yeah, we just didn't let them open the tower, which is good. Oh, that Zed made a mistake. GG. But he still gets that kill. Boom, baby. Played that well. Don't know what that Zed was doing. He used the moment he used W aggressively. I was like, well, he's dead.
They will regret opposing me.
Because he didn't have his escape. Yeah, nearly a quadra. We need to, like, use momentum. So I'm going to push this, by the way, because we've got, Elder. I'm actually going to go Hull Breaker. Hey, X-Main! Is there a HuzzyGame contract on X-Main, potentially? Elcos is split pushing? What? Hey, honestly, they might just try to split push to win the game. They've got 2 of our base bits open, so... What the hell's the brand doing? This is a weird match. People just keep getting caught. Like, you know, our Kaiser's been caught a lot as well. Garen is now getting caught again. The weirdest. Nice. I don't mind dying, by the way. One, they all die anyway because they're trying to kill me. But I will always trade my life right now for the Zed. He's the jungler and dragon, Elder Dragon's up. That's 100% always going to be worth to me. I think this Garen has used his Ignite every single time on me. Why did twist? That was a weird Twisted Fatal. Oh. Axemane? What? I put a HuzzyGame contract on Axemane and he just subs himself. Okay. Axemane tier 1 sub for 26 months. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Huh. I think that's the first time a HuzzyGame contract's been denied by the person that has got a HuzzyGame contract on them. Okay. Da 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 dun da dun dun da. Dee dee dee. I'm gonna go top lane because, like, just to explain that. Whoa, explain the thought process. I won't get there in time, like, unless my team is gonna push the end, which they might. But in theory, they're gonna back off. They get 2 inhibs, and by the time I would get there, they're gonna back off anyway. So I may as well start pushing a different lane and try to do something positive elsewhere. I'm going to ping them away. They shouldn't continue. The more that they continue, the higher risk of death, but they might be okay.
Shut down.
They need to be careful. Caw. They are going to end up dead.
Ally has been slain.
But we get to open up probably all their base.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
This Garen just has no knowledge of how tanky he is. Which is, again, for over 200 games, you'd think he would. He's playing like crazy aggro, 24/7. Very odd. Wow, nice. Good job. It's good to, like, Lee Sin's obviously been buffed because it's Worlds. He always gets buffed in Worlds. It's nice to see a Lee Sin doing well in game 1 of me playing the new patch. I love Lee Sin, man. You received the milk pitcher the company promised me yesterday. What? Milk pitcher? Am I dumb? Or latte art? Oh! Nice! Oh, right, yes. Alio Chima does latte art on Instagram. And I think you said it was the first time ever a company wanted to send you something. It is really cool when that happens. It's very cool when that happens. Because you're like, wait, you want to send something to me? For free? Cool.
Strength above all.
Damn, I was hoping to find Zed. So I'm going to just go bot lane. Baron is coming up in less than a minute. But if I can just get, like, 2 or 3 of them down here that they have to constantly be worried about this wave, in theory... So yeah, I'm wasting... Look how much time I'm wasting. My team can basically go end. Stop his base. Not my cleanest ult, but doesn't need to be. So yeah, what an absolute massive distraction we were. Senna's range is crazy. We could have... Oh wait, they got low too. How did they get so low? They should go do Baron. Alright, we should be able to end, right?
I do not tolerate cowardice.
Hey, thank Jesus. 66 months tier 1 long-term sub by Dank Jesus. So, hey Huz, I contacted Teespring about not getting my plushie and they say they couldn't fulfill the order, so refunded me. Yeah. Pretty much every single European order directly from Teespring, we believe, has been lost. Which really sucks. So I do still have signed plushies available. So if you're one of the people that the European order got lost, I'm not selling any new ones right now. Well, you can contact me to get yourself on the list. You're in Australia? Oh. GG! But yeah, feel free to contact me and get yourself on the signed plushie list. Again, I don't have unlimited numbers. So yeah. Right. Very good game. So that was a really good game with Darius. We absolutely destroyed that Garen. But again, I just don't think Garen is very strong. I've kind of always said I think Garen is a worse version than Darius. But there's a couple things Garen is better. He's easier to play. He has more lane sustain, so if you take bad trades, you're not as punished. And he does synergize better with split pushing and hull breaker, and obviously that is the current meta. But I think if your peak on Darius is more... Oh my god, 23. Your peak on Darius is more rewarding than Garen by far. So yeah, only 23. So I will just say to the YouTube audience, the plan, considering the system is truly broken, and we know it's broken, this account has got a 60+% win rate, and we're gaining negative LP in terms of neutral MMR. Neutral MMR is plus 25, minus 25. We're gaining 23 for a win, and we're not even in Diamond yet. So by the time we even get up to Diamond 1, 2, we're going to have terrible LP gains. That really sucks. And this is where Riot really needs to fix this system, because it is clearly busted and broken. So some people are like, is there any point to play on this account? If the same thing's happening, you may as well play on the Huzzy account. So what I've decided is, I kind of have said myself, I watch a couple of content creators. I watch Broxer, occasionally the Battles of FS, Pink Ward, and you will see them upload videos. And sometimes they're on, let's say, for example, Pink Ward. He sometimes is on the Pink Ward account, but sometimes he's on a different account. But they're two high-rating accounts. And, if you get a bit tilted on one account, to have another account in high rating, I think is just quite useful. So I'm not going to treat it like an unranked to diamond. I'm just going to have 2 accounts that I actively play on, both with the goal to get to master, both trying to get there, but having 2 accounts. So I'm going to return on the Huzzy account when this account hits diamond, but probably starting next week. For like example, if we get diamond today, I don't want to go on the Huzzy account tomorrow because we're going to do the hated champion stream. So I want to do the hated champion stream on Admiral Banter. And that's what is also nice with Admiral Banter. It's a little, you know, it's still a serious account, but it's a little bit less serious. But let's say this account gets diamond today, etc. Starting Monday, I'm going to do some recording sessions on the Huzzy account and some recording sessions on the Admiral Banter account. I think that is just the best way moving forward. Because yes, it is a little bit pointless to only play on the Admiral Banter account when the exact same bad LP situation is happening on this account already. I already have League Partner on Huzzy. We're allowed it on 2 accounts, one of which has to be the main account, and that's the Huzzy account, and then you're allowed it on another account, which obviously I've now got it on the Admiral Banter account. Hammer, thank you so much, dude, for the 45 months tier 1 sub, though, making your way to the 4-year sub club. So happy 45 months, Huzzy. Hope yesterday's workout was good, and you get feeling 100% soon. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Again, my arms are dead because I'm not allowed to do any leg work because of my Achilles. So we're only doing upper body. And I will just say, the final thing, I will just say, if you want a really fun thing to do in the gym, if you do bench press, I did it yesterday, my trainer made me do it, and it was very fun. Only do it if you've got a spotter. So we did do a bit of bicep stuff, but on bench press, I was doing normal bench press, getting up to good weight. My trainer then put way above my PB on bench press. And you might be thinking, why would you put way above your PB? It's called a negative rep. That basically, he helped me unrack it. So I'm on the bench. He helps me unrack it. And then I'm holding it above my head. And then as slowly as I possibly can, I bring the bar down to the safety pins. But you have to try and keep it controlled the whole way down. Really fun to do. I could literally feel micro tears happening in my chest. It was amazing. I'd really recommend it, but only obviously do that lift if you've got a spotter, because you need help obviously to rack it. But then also when it's at your chest, it's way above your PB. You won't be able to lift it back up. PB is your personal best. So yeah, he helped me then put it back up on, you know, the rack. But really fun. Would recommend that. Yeah, very good. But anyway, we went 12, 8, 9, 38,000 damage, nearly the most damage in the game. And considering I'm not that far away from a Kai'Sa, who, by the way, a lot of her damage was W poke, does show how much damage we were doing as Darius, as a pure melee champion. But yeah, very good. I also would imagine my tower damage might not be bad. Yeah, not bad. For a Darius, that's pretty good. I will take that happily. But yeah, very fun. If you guys did enjoy, kind of destroyed this Garen, and he's like a proper Garen main and everything. Again, I don't know if he was just a bit cocky or something, because like, yeah, his approach to the match was just odd. He just ran in thinking he was going to win pretty much every fight. I don't know why, but yeah. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe. Oh, was it donated? I will bring up the Smurf list and see. Thank you for reminding me. I, by the way, have done so many more donations of champions than I've struck off, because I keep forgetting to actually like call out the actual dono, which I know is bad, but I've pretty much done all of them, but I just haven't announced it. By the look of it though, Darius is not donated, so there we go. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.